Yeah, I'm really sorry. So maybe you can have stretch a little bit and be with the pen and paper, because we're gonna learn a lot of stuff. And if you really love to learn, I think most of the people discussed about Instagram. So I'm not gonna repeat a lot about Instagram, like the things which people have already told. I'll make sure that I give some value bombs to you people. So if you're really excited for this session, just type in the chat box BI or bring it on, Harris. Let's see. I mean, I want more energy. The more energy you show in the chat, the more things I'm going to give you today. Trust me. I have something called the copywriter cheat sheet, okay? Which if I send it to you, you don't have to write, break your head to write headline. You just have to copy paste whatever the scenario is, be like selling, sales, whatever. Like if you want to convince someone to do something, anything for that matter, that book is going to be your copywriter Quran or Bible or Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so if you really want that, the more energy you saw in the chat, the more things I'm going to give you, that's for sure. So I can see a lot of people putting out things in chat box. So I hope that, I mean, you guys have a lot of energy, people, Shannas, and yes, let's just do this. Okay. Okay, fine. Let's. I'm not gonna waste your time. So yeah. So let's just start. Okay. So there are two types of people in social media. Okay, like especially in social media, one who access content, one who swipe every day and waste a lot of time in watching memes, in watching her friends post their traveling pictures, in thinking, oh my god, these people are traveling a lot of place. Oh, such types of people. Okay, and there are another tribe of people who publish content, who publish a lot of types of content where another people the other types of people can actually access those content. So just tell me, are you someone who access content, or are you someone who publish content? A or B? Just put in the chat box quickly. We only have half an hour, I think. Like, we have a lot of things to cover. Okay, we have okay, we have people, mixed people, right? So I want you to take that shift right now. If you really want to nail your Instagram, if you really want to nail any of the social media, you need to take the shift from accessing the content to publish the content. Okay, from accessing the content to publish content, because I want you people to publish as much as content you want. Do you want to know a secret how you can sell before you do anything? Okay, how you can sell before you do anything, how I am able to sell my consulting for 50,000 or more than 50,000 before people actually message me. Do you want to know that? It's called pre-sell. Okay, now what do you mean by pre-selling? When you post a lot of content, you actually build that trust with your customer, with your audience, that this guy knows a lot of stuff, this guy has doing a lot of things, so this guy will be mostly I mean, he won't do the task for little price, right? Okay, you get that point. Like when you see a lot of content in Instagram, you automatically think this guy knows a lot of stuff. Do you have that thoughts that's popping up in your head? Yes or no? Yes, right. See, when you go to an Instagram profile and you see a lot of content on a specific topic, and you suddenly think that, okay, this guy is a mastermind of this topic without you knowing him, right? So that's what content actually does. Okay, content does that bridge of from a stranger to you, where they actually gives you a lot of, I mean, content actually gives the customer actually a lot of trust. Okay, so that's why you need to do a shift from accessing content to publishing content. Now a lot of people might think that's 2020, organic reach is dead. Okay, Instagram is only giving you 1.6% organic reach, and how can I grow my audience by organic reach, man? You might have that doubt, right? How many of you have that doubt? Just hands up from there. I can see your face. I mean, some of the people's face. Even if you're not turned off your video also, it's most about you guys. So hands up from there. Yeah. Biswa Mishra has done that. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna break that break that thing in front of you. Okay, now this is one of my one of the brand which I started consulting 3 months back. Okay, so it's called F Collection. It's an Abaya and Sheila's company. It's they are based on Kerala. Now when I started consulting, they only had 500 followers, and through only organic means we took that follower from 500 to 11.8k in just 3 months. Now you might be asking how, right? So this is the process we have done. Okay, you can go to this account and check. Okay, so yeah, I'll just give you a brief. We're going to discuss a lot of things later, but I just want to break your thoughts that Instagram, there's no organic reach. Okay, now yes, what we have done, the first question we have asked ourselves when I started consulting is, why should someone follow this account? They were posting a lot of abaya pictures. Now for abaya pictures, people won't follow this account, right? If someone want to buy an abaya, they will come to this account and they will check some abayas. If the abayas do not fit, okay, to their expectation, they will go back. We want the people who are coming to this profile also to follow us. So we ask this question, why should someone follow us? So we find out that if we can give some kind of value with the product, people will definitely make a choice to sit in our profile. So what we have done, we started uploading a lot of tutorials. Okay, hijab tutorials. If you go to this account, you'll see a lot of reels, hijab tutorial reels. In that hijab tutorials, we started giving value to the audience. Even if they don't want to buy abaya, they still have some kind of benefit following our page. So people started following our page. We started getting more than 100k and 150k views for hijab tutorials. And what happened, every day we get around 10 to 15 leads from Instagram just by organic. And maybe in a month 20 conversions also happens. So we do not have to do a Facebook ads in this session. I mean, this account. But currently we have started just three days back. We have started the Facebook ads entire process. But this is how we have done. So now, how many of you have a little confidence? Yes, I can do something by organically. If yes, just type in the chat. Yes. I'm going to give you a lot of secrets, guys. Don't worry. I'm going to give you a lot of secrets. Okay. So can I get a permission to talk about my story before I start everything? Like 2 minutes. If I have your permission, just talk about how I have been into this position or what I've done. Yeah. Thank you so much, Aftab. Thank you, Shrenik. Thanks a lot, Bishwas, Smita, Justin. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I'm not going to waste a lot of time. It's going to be just 2 minutes. Okay. So yes, I started my entire journey from my +2, where I started myself as a network marketer. You all know the network marketer, one who comes with a white shirt, black tie, sells you some shit for 10,000 rupees, tells you to do more of the sales. Okay, money, we call it money, something called money chain. Okay, people call money chain and all. Okay, so I started my journey in network marketing. Then from there, I've done enough, around 16 different startups. Guess what? I failed almost every startups I've done, and my last failure was at 2019. Okay, December, where I made around 6.5 lakh loss. Okay, so that was my last failure. So I've done around 18 startups. In that, 16 of them failed. 2 startups survived. One is Stories Revolutionary. It's a storytelling community. We do a lot of storytelling workshops and platforms in Kerala. Another one is Haris&Co, which is I'm doing presently right now, which solved my entire financial problem. So I'm just like you people. Okay, I have dreams. I wanted to do different things, but everything failed. I went into debt. A lot of problem came, family problem, right? In Kerala, India, how things happen. So I'm not going to waste time. So this is what happened. Okay, this February. Okay, this February, one of my mentor, his name is Siddharth. He told me 3 things. I went into him and I cried in front of him. Siddharth, I'm doing my work 24 hours. I'm doing hard work. I'm doing everything, but still I'm not getting result. I've been wasting my time. Like all of the years, last 8 years, I was working hard. but still I was not getting result. Why? So he passed me 3 secrets which changed my life entirely. So do you want that secret before we start this session? If yes, just type in the chat secret, and I'm gonna pass it to you, that secret, which literally changed my entire life. Yes, a lot of people want that secret. I'm gonna give it to you. Okay. So the first secret it all had is, do you know what's the biggest asset in your life? It's focus. Okay, you are in the noisy world, just like my friend Jason have told you about how to market in a noisy world, right? So focus is your biggest asset. So what happens is, I was doing a lot of stuff just like you might be doing a lot of stuff, 3 to 4 things together, and you might be thinking, why am I not getting result? Right? Because you do not lack hard work, you do not lack money, you do not lack smart work, you do not have lack intelligence, you just lack focus. Okay, you put your energy into 5 buckets, everything becomes 20%. I want you to put your energy in 1 bucket for the next 1 year and wait for the result. Right? So that's the first thing which I want to give it to you. Focus is your biggest asset. I'm going to connect it this to Instagram. Okay, now why focus is your biggest asset? Instagram, everything is so much full. Okay, if you check any topic, you will see hundreds and hundreds of accounts, right? If you want to place yourself in that uniquely in that hundreds and hundreds of account, what do you want to do? You need to focus on one topic which is very niche and focus entirely on putting out contents on that. Second mantra which he gave me is, Haris, system succeed and people fail. Right? So I was experimenting a lot of stuff, okay, till then. Now I understood that this experiment's only giving me loss and it's not giving me a result. So he told me that, Haris, there's a lot of system that successful people are actually doing. You just have to model that system. I started modeling what system. See, whatever my mentors passed on to me, I started modeling the entire thing and I started getting results. So that's the tip number 2. Whatever I'm putting out in this session, I want you to model. I want you to model. I don't want you to experiment a lot. I want you to model your stuff. I mean, the same thing. And I can promise you, you get the result. Third thing is, go niche and go forward. You don't have to be, see, 5 years back, you like, tell me whether you agree or not. 5 years back, if I tell you I'm a motivational speaker, you might respect me, right? Okay, this guy is a motivational speaker. Wow. But today, if I tell you I'm a motivational speaker, would you do that? No, right? Because motivational speakers are plenty. Okay, when there is too much of supply, the demand goes down. Okay, so that's why people don't care about motivation speakers. So now, if you want to place yourself in Instagram and you want to get a lot of respect from people, how do you place? Instead of calling yourself a motivational speaker, you have to call yourself as mindset coach, lifestyle coach, right? Are you able to get this idea? If yes, just type in the chat yes. Let me see. Yes. So you need to place yourself a little more niche and unique so that people actually start respecting you. People actually see you as something different. Okay, so that's what you need to do now. Okay, so first thing, if you want to grow in Instagram, is about, like, most of the people might have told you about this niche. I'm not going to go very deep into this niche because you might have heard a lot of times niche. Okay, right. So niche is, you need to have a niche. That's a basic system. See, I have, like, instead of starting, see, when I started brand myself in January 2020. Let me brand myself. Started branding myself as an Insta, and what happened? I started getting a lot of attention because there's a lot of digital marketers out there, but there are less Instagram marketers out there. So I started getting a lot of attention. So that's why you need to go niche. Okay, so that's what first thing you need to do. Now, if you want to, like, the second thing you want to do is, I'm not going to go deep into this time. I'll share the PDF. You can answer all these questions, but I'll just explain you. Keep your attention here. Okay, are you all there with me? Right? Yes, perfect. So yeah, the first question you need to answer: who is your ideal client? Who is your ideal client? I'm going to give you an example. Now I'm into Instagram marketing. Ideal client: Instapreneurs, Okay, the people who have small business but not able to get the result, the people who have bigger brands but not able to get the result, who want to build their tribe, who want to build their brand Instagram. So these are the people, my ideal client, right? Are you all agreeing with me? Yes. So you need to write down who is your ideal client, who is my ideal client, who are my right prospects. Okay. You don't want a lot of followers. You don't want 10,000 followers. You don't want 50,000 followers. I'll tell you, I only have 6,000 followers. With using 6,000 followers, I make a lakh. I mean, more than a lakh. I have students. If you can maybe search his profile, Solve for Art. He's one of my students. He got around 3,000 followers. He's earning more than 30,000 by selling art, by teaching people his art. Okay, so you don't need a lot of followers. Please don't think that if only you have followers, you can do all these things. Even if you have 100 followers, this is possible. But I want you to like bring your attention here, and whatever copy that. That's it. Great. Perfect. So second question we need to answer. What problem are you solving for people? I'm solving, see, my clients are entrepreneurs. They don't know how to get followers. They don't know how to cash in their passion. They don't know how to make sales. They don't know how to write bio. That is the problem I'm solving. You need to write down what are the problem I am solving for my audience, right? Good, all good, all good. Great. Next, where do they hang out in their free time? Okay, so like where do they hang out? See, most of my ideal clients are present in the people the craft influencer who are into crafting field. Maybe Nuziha Ajmal, the Zanist. These people have the followers who will be interested in following me. Right now, I have understood that these many accounts will have from Kerala followers will be interested in following me. Now I want to create attention in their profile so that people jump from their profile to my profile. All good? Great. Next, what does a day in their life look like? What do they absolutely hate doing? Okay, see, I might go to a content writer when I need a content writing and I hate writing content, right? So you need to answer that. What do your prospects hate doing? So they come to you for that because they don't want to do it, man. They really don't want to do it. And they're ready to charge you if you give them the thing which they love, I mean, hate doing, right? Next, what website, newspaper, magazine, TV shows do they follow? Like, this is not very important, but I just have added. Next, what is their preferred form of communication? Professional, personal. I can be like a lot of professional by like so this is what you need to do, and this is, but no, I can see Bishwas Mishra putting a hat and looking cool, so I want to be a little more personal and friendly with you, right? So understand your audience and talk in their persona, talk in their point of view, right? Next, what inspirational people, celebrities they follow and why? As I told before, why do they follow Zanist? Because they want to know how she has made something in Instagram, right? Next, what is the biggest challenge right now that your product or service solves for them? Okay, so they are not able to make more than 20,000 using Instagram. I have a product where I can easily help them to make 30,000 or 40,000 using Instagram by Facebook ads, right? So what is their biggest challenge right now which will actually solve your problem? Perfect. How is that challenge making them feel? When they are getting more money to my service, they'll be like, okay, happy, right? So that's what you need to do. Now, I hope you have understood the basic things about your audience. If yes, just type in the chat, boom, BOOM. Perfect, 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 perfect. Great, great, great. You guys are so much amazing. I can literally see the chat box exploding. Perfect, perfect. Now, yes. So Instagram marketing is like a planning a wedding. Okay, now I'm making it very easier. Okay, how, like, I really don't know whether we have people here already married, so they can more resonate with this. Great. So first thing, what is the first thing you do when you have to marry? First thing is fixing a match, right? You need, if you are a bride, you need to find bridegroom. If you are a bridegroom, you need to find a bride. Okay, you need to find the the other gender, right? So yeah, so trying to understand their client and their needs, that's the first thing you need to do. Okay, when you fix a match, that is what you're doing. You are understanding the client and their needs. Next, fixing a venue. Okay, you need to fix a venue, whether the business which you are carried on, it's good if you use Instagram, or if you want to use LinkedIn, which social media network actually matches your business. Next, getting an invite list, which type of audience you want to follow. I do not want people who love maybe who love a lot of fun stuff to follow me. No, because they won't be turned into my customer one day. I only want people who are into entrepreneurs, who really want to cash in their passion, follows me. Even if that is 100 people, I only want those people. So you need to have a kind of people who are the right kind of people who should be following you, right? Next, set the theme for your wedding. Okay, you need to set the theme. See, Instagram, people actually check how is the Instagram feed. Okay, if you see a beautiful feed, you might feel like, okay, this feed is aesthetically beautiful, I really want to make a feed like this. How many of you really want to make a feed which is aesthetically beautiful? If yes, I'm going to give you a secret tool. Yes, yes, yes. So what you want to do is, I'm not going to take you because of the lack of time. All you have to do is go to Pinterest and just type in the, search box, that Instagram feed layout. Okay, Instagram feed layout. You will see plenty of Instagram feed layouts from there. You just have to take like a layout and model that. Okay, I hope that solves your problem. Go to Pinterest, search Instagram feed layout. You'll see a lot of designs, layout designs from there. Take one design and model that in your feed. That solves your problem. Next, shopping for wedding. Next thing what you do is, you shop for the wedding, right? So what is that? Creating content. You create a lot of content that actually solves problem of your audience. You might be thinking, I really don't get content ideas. I really don't know what type of content I have to put. Oh my God, I'm not getting content, man. You might have that problem. I'll tell you how to solve that. Understand what the problem your audience have. Solve that problem using content. Suppose Jasil have a tooth pain, that is your problem. Now I'm solving that problem. Do you have tooth pain? These are the 5 things you can do immediately when you have a tooth pain. If I'm supposing that I'm a dentist, okay, I want people who have tooth pain to come to, and tooth problem come to me, right? So Jasil have a tooth pain. I'll write a content. Do you have a tooth pain? These are the 5 things you should do immediately. Problem, solution. You're solving the problem using content. In this way, you can get unlimited content. And how many of you want content for 2 months today? How many of you want a content for your social media for 2 months today? How many of you want that? Yeah, a lot of people want. Guess what? I'm going to give it to you, that tool which will help you to get your content for minimum of 2 months in the end of this session. Right? All cool? I'm going to give it to you. Don't worry. Okay, perfect. You just have to type your niche and that tool is going to give you a lot of content. Perfect. Next is the wedding day. What do? When you create content, people are going to come to you, they engage with your content, they may be engaging positively, they might be engaging negatively. So what do you have to do? You need to bring a lot of engagement with your content. Next, Sangeet night. You need party, right? Without party, what is a wedding? So you need to do something which actually like a source of entertainment on the page. Like you might go live, you might do something like series of things and some kind of entertainment. Okay. Next, free food. Okay. You need to give people contest, giveaway, so that a lot of people come. Why? Like people need some kind of benefits to follow you, right? So you need to do a lot of contest and giveaway, and people comes to your profile, they get a lot of free food, they follow you. Okay, we're gonna discuss everything deeply, don't worry. Next, return gifts. Okay, so what do you give back to your audience? Free ebooks, retargeting, broadcast to the page engagers. You can give some gifts like free content, free 50 minutes call, all these things, right? So these are the things which you need to do. Now let us go deep deeply into the Instagram marketing or growing your content, growing your thing organically. Okay, let's go deeply. Okay, now I suppose you might be a coach, business owner, housewife, consultant, blogger, or vlogger. Okay, now I'm asking you, what are the problem of your audience? Okay, if you are a business owner, what kind of business owner and what problem they have right now? Okay, if you're a coach, what kind of problem they have right now? If you're a consultant, what kind of problem they have right now? What is the problem of your audience? First question, write the problem. Whatever the problem you face, write. Next, what can I offer free to them? Second thing, you need to have some kind of free things. Okay, people love freebies. Even if we don't read all the ebooks, free ebooks, we just want to grab, right? You grab every free things, right? Even if you don't use it. So you need to write down, what can I give, offer for free to them? Free 15 minutes consulting, free ebook, free Telegram group or community access, free courses, free videos, free worksheets, right? So when people see, okay, this guy, like they come to your account and they see that, okay, this guy has some free ebook which is going to help you, they just directly come to your DM and you submit your free ebook. And what happens? They read the entire ebook and they get a trust in you that this guy knows a lot of stuff and this guy actually solved a part of my problem, and they're coming back to you to solve that full problem, and you are charging them there. What can I offer? Paid consulting, one-to-one, ebook or templates, courses, affiliate products. Are you able to get this? For example, I started putting out a lot of content in Instagram, and suddenly people start coming to me asking doubts about Instagram. And that's the point I've understood, that people actually want something as a product that actually solves their doubts. I started giving them free 15 minutes consultation. Then I converted that consultation into paid product, and they pay me 500 rupees for 1 hour consultation. Are you able to get this till now? Now, how many of you have a free thing in your mind? What can I offer free to them? See, F collection, we offer free hijab tutorials, right? So the same way, how many of you have in mind that, okay, there is something I can offer free to them? Yes or no? Just type in the chat, yes. Yes. After that, you need to have a paid thing also. You want to make money, right? Yes, you need to have some kind of thing which actually paid. Okay, next is your Instagram bio, right? So bio is if a stranger comes to your profile, they check two things: your bio, and they swipe till your 9th post. Okay, they don't go after that. If your feed is so much of interest, they go very deep. Okay, so let's see. So you need to have a professional headshot. Okay, professional headshot where your face is visible. Okay, don't do your full pictures. The picture size is this, profile picture size is this, and there'll be people who post their entire picture. Their face is not visible, their hand is not visible, their leg is not visible. No, put your headshot. Okay, people let people connect with you. Let people know who's the person behind this account. Put your headshot. Next, write whatever the specialization you are there in here. I'm a social media strategist. I a strategy there. Okay, next, write a story like good bio where people actually feel like following you. Okay, feel like your content is worth. Okay, convert them into your link, free products, flawed page. I have every link of mine in that one place. Okay, so when people see free products, they might fall into that link, right? Have a good highlights where actually that solves like talk about your like service, talk about your social proof, testimonials, whether you have helped a client to do anything, everything, your events, everything, right? Are you all good with this? A bio, a name, a professional headshot, a good highlights, a link. Okay, how many of you want a website in just 15 minutes without paying anything? One link. Without paying anything, where you can mention all your social media link in that one link, single link. Okay, I'll give you. Go to this website called flow.page. You can create a page. Go to my profile and check the link. Okay, you can create a similar kind of website for you for free. You don't have to pay anything in just 15 minutes. That's it. That's it. Okay, so this is the second secret tool I'm giving you today. I have a lot of tools, guys. When I told you, the more energy you show in the chat box, the more tools you're getting, I'm literally going to give you. Okay, great. Now, how many of you want to know that what is the ideal social media content bucket? What are the different types of content I can post in social media that actually gets a lot of engagement? So if you really want to know, just type in the chat BIO, bring it on, Haris. Perfect. Now, yes, ideal social media content bucket, the first type of content that actually gets a lot of engagement is helpful content. How to's, tips and tricks, 10 ways, 5 ways, these are called listicles, which has a number to begin with. Okay, so this type of content gets a lot of engagement. Why? Because it actually solves someone's problem, and when they feel like this content actually solves someone's problem, they actually save that content, or they actually share to the similar people who might have the same problem. Right? Are you all agreeing with me? Yes, perfect. So helpful content gets a lot of engagement. Second type of content, inspiring quotes, workshop photos, testimonials, real-time stories. Okay, so if you have a lot of testimonials, that actually builds a lot of, like when I started my course organically, the first batch I got around 3 people. Okay, 3 people. So what I have done, I gave them maximum value than whatever they have paid. And what I have done, I started sharing every engagement, every testimonials they share. And guess what happened? Second batch, I have 15 people. By seeing their engagement, testimonials. So testimonials actually bridge a lot of trust with the people. That actually solves a lot of doubt in people whether I should take this product or not. So you need to fill your story with a lot of testimonials, real-time stories, photos, inspiring, all of this stuff. Third type of informational case studies, videos, workshop announcement, all of this stuff. Next, people go to Instagram for 2 reasons. One, entertainment, another, educational content. So if you can mix this type of content, entertainment content and educational content, then that is going to be awesome, right? So you can convey your message using memes, contest, movie related stuff, because it actually gets a lot of excitement in people, and this will start connecting with you. If you check my profile, you'll see like I've done a meme kind of thing using Capella movie. I got a lot of engagement for that post. Okay, so it actually works. Next, current affairs, special days, product based, campaign based. Okay, your posting percentage should be like this: 70% of your content, 70% of your content will should actually content which actually build a lot of engagement. 20% your personal photos. Okay, that actually builds a lot of trust. Your personal photos, your trip, family trips, and everything. Okay, so that people know there's a human behind this. 10% where you actually sell stuff, right? 70 where actually builds a lot of engagement. 20 where actually like builds a lot of trust, and 10% where you actually sell stuff. Don't sell a lot. Okay, people won't follow you if you sell a lot. Okay, next, how to write the captivating caption for Instagram. So this is what we're going to discuss next. So there are some rules where if you want to write the perfect caption for your Instagram, if you go to Jay Shettika profile, okay, if you go to Jay Shettika profile, you will see that he start his caption with tag 3 friends if you like who really want to listen to this content, or tag, comment love if you're really loving this content, or type yes if you agree with me. Okay, so you might see this, and you might see a lot of people actually does the action which he actually tell people to do it. So how to write the captivating caption? First one, ask an open-ended question to get their opinion. Try starting the caption with who, what, why, where. So when you ask something, people really love to write answers for your question, their opinion for your question. So ask an open-ended question to get their opinion, right? So when you write, when you do an open-ended question, people actually comes to your content and solves that. I mean, share their opinion. Okay. Next, multiple choice question or polling caption. Give people to choose, I mean, a few answers to choose from. They really love that. Okay, these are the ways where you get a lot of engagement for your post. Next, call to action caption appealing to their emotion. Ask them to like, comment, or tag a friend. Right? Comment yes if you are agreeing with this content. Share this to your nearest friends. Okay, so this type of caption when you start with actually gets a lot of engagement. Next, minimalist caption using emotional words. Don't use a lot of caption. I mean, don't use a lot of paragraphs. No, people do not have their attention span is very less. They do not have patience to read a lot. Okay, so you need to write very minimalistic caption, and though leave 2 lines between every paragraph. Okay, leave 2 lines between every paragraph. You can write on this point because I haven't mentioned this in the PDF. Leave 2 lines between the paragraph, and convert your bigger paragraph into smaller paragraphs. Okay, and have emojis where you want people's attention, because picture grab a lot of attention. So when you use emojis, people might notice that first, right? So these are the way you can write perfect caption. You can also write, you can also share storytelling. You can start telling stories where people will actually share their story. People will actually share, read the story, because see, when you tell stories, there's something called coupling that happens. Okay, that's why when we watch movies, our brain is so much together going with the movie, because our brain and movie, there's a scenario happen that's called coupling. Okay, so that's what storytelling does. Okay, when you tell a story, my attention is fully on you and your story. So when you tell story, people actually read full out of curiosity. So you can write storytelling also. Now how many of you want to know tips for every brand to drive sales through Instagram? I think I only have 10 more minutes. Let's do a little more quick. Yes, a lot of people want. So yeah, so Instagram loves a great quality photography. If your content has good quality, Instagram will push that content to maximum people. Okay, because if you check the hashtags and go to this hashtag, and if you check the photos which are featured in those hashtags, you might see that the photos which has got good quality, Instagram feature those type of content. So invest in great photography is very important. Next, increase your following by contest. Respond or react to all the comments. Do not leave single comment without responding. No, you cannot do it. Do not leave single comment without responding. I'm gonna pressure that point millions of times. Okay, so respond or react to all the comments. Leave at least 3 comments per day. We're going to talk about that later. Next, focus on brand aesthetics. We already had a talk about that. For what is brand aesthetics? A color. Okay, you might need a color palette. Okay, how many of you want a tool where you can choose your color palette for your brand? Quickly type yes if you really want that. Yes, go to this website called coolors.co, COOLOURS, coolors.co. You can choose your color palette from there. Okay, have same color, have same font. That's how you create a brand. When you go in front of the people with the same thing hundreds of times, people actually recognize you with that color, with that font, with that tone, right? So focus on brand aesthetics. Next, stick to a calendar. If you are posting every day, post every day. If you are posting once in 2 days, post once in 2 days. If you are posting once in 3 days, do that. Okay, but stick to a calendar. Right. Next, make the most out of DMs. Okay, I'm gonna share a secret where you can actually convert the people who like your picture to your followers. How many of you want that secret? People who just like your picture, you're converting them to followers. Literally, I have done this experiment and it proved me right. Okay, I'm gonna give it to you somewhat later. Okay, don't worry. Next, okay, yeah, don't just post and ghost. A lot of people will put their effort in creating that beautiful content, but after putting that content, they just ghost, right? I don't want you to do that. Start a conversation with someone who has taken the effort to comment on your post. Talk to them, build maximum engagement. Okay, share it to your stories, share it to your friends who would be sharing your post. Okay, so do some marketing after the post also, so that it reaches to maximum people. Next, partner with influencer. You might have heard the influencer marketing session, how to partner with influencer and how to choose right influencer. I'm not going to go deep into this, but yes, you can partner with influencer. Next, stimulate desire through offers and irresistible photos, right? So you need to have a great photos and you need to have a great offer. Okay, for example, you might tell, see, if the people who actually comment on this post, I'm going to give the first 100 people who comment on this post, I'm going to give my free ebook. Now they all will start commenting on your post, right? They all will start sharing your post if you want to share, and if they want to share also, right? So you need to do that. Okay, you need to stimulate desire through offers and irresistible photos. Next, show them the process. Okay, it's, see, most of the people tell, I don't have content, man, I don't have content, I don't know really what I have to post. Nothing, you just have to document your professional life. Whatever happening in your professional life, share it in your stories. Whatever happening in your professional life, just share it in your stories. That's content. That's actually content which is very unique to you, right? So you just have to show them the process. Every night, talk about what all the things happened in your professional life, even if you're facing camera or just typing down. That's it. If you follow me, you might see I post a lot of content in my stories, whatever happens with my client or outside. Okay, so you can show them the process. What's your process? Have you saved it? See, I literally, like, you, if you follow me, you will see every day, most of the days, whatever happened in my professional life, I share in my stories, right? So that's what you need to do. That's a content, right? Next, engage your followers with kick-ass content. Understand what content is, what your audience like working for your competitors. Go to your competitors profile who has got more followers, go to their profile and go to their post and check which post has got more engagement, more comments, more likes, more shares, and your audience will definitely react the same way for such content. Okay, so you can understand what are the types of content that actually works for you by just going to your competitor's account and understanding what has worked for them and what has not worked for them, and you just have to model them. Finish, right? All cool. Next, do you want to know the secret to grow your Instagram like this? The secret is, there is no secret. It takes hard work, it takes effort, it takes a lot of learning, it takes consistency. If you're not posting content consistently, forget about growing your Instagram. You cannot do it, okay, organically, because consistency is very important. Content is the petrol of digital marketing or digital world or building your brand or whatever. Consistency is what actually helping the content to reach out to more people. You need to be very consistent. If you're not consistent, forget about everything what I've told you here. So there's no secret. It's you putting out content consistently. By using my strategies, you can grow a little more faster. Okay, so if you're not posting content, just by, see, if you have only your personal pictures in your profile and you're using all my strategies, that's not going to work. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you that you can grow your Instagram like this in a span of time. No, you need to have content, you need to put out content. Consistency is very important. Then use my strategy, right? So how does Instagram algorithm works? So algorithm actually tracks how fast did people engage with your content. If you're focusing on reels, algorithm tracks that in a span of next few minutes, how many people actually engage with this reels, how many people watch till the end, how many people comment, how many people interact. The more people do that, the more Instagram push your content. Okay, so Instagram does this whenever they introduce a new tool. They want maximum people to use that tool. that feature. So what they will do, they will give more engagement, more reach to that particular tool. That's what happening with reels, right? So Instagram want more people to use that reel tool, so that's why they're giving you more reach. And there will be a time where Instagram reduces reels reach also, but before that you have to make use of it, right? So Instagram want more people to use that reels and get experience of that reels. Now how much total? These are the types of algorithm tracks. Next, do not use bots. Build a real Instagram network. Don't use bots. Bots might give you some followers, but they are dead followers. You cannot monetize your Instagram by using bots. Next, engagement pods. A group of Instagrammers helping each other grow and give more likes per post to beat the algorithm. So for example, I'm into Instagram marketing. I'll find another 5 to 6 people who are really building the same thing which I'm doing. I'll share my post there. So like Instagrammers engagement pod, okay? So you literally helping each other to grow. Their followers will see my content and my followers will see their content. So that's all you need to do. Next, share for share, shout outs. You can have a few people and you can tell them that I'll share your content, you also share my content. So that's also you can do. Giveaways are an amazing way to grow your following, but you need to understand that if you're not continuously providing value to your audience, people will start unfollowing you after the giveaway. So value, very important. Next, as I told before, you have to be consistent. Consistently builds a lot of trust. People actually think that, okay, this guy is real, this guy posts a lot of content, this guy is consistent, so I can literally trust him. Instagram feed is not chronological. If you go to Instagram feed and if you check the home feed, you will see the first post will be 1 hour ago, the second post will be like 4 hours ago, the third post will be 10 minutes ago. Okay, so it's not chronological. Okay, it's how it's like who are the people whom you connect with maximum times, their post will be pushed to the top, right? That's why you always see your friends content on the top of your feed. So what do you have to do? You have to post, I mean you have to bring a lot of conversation, you have to connect with a lot of people. Engagement is very important, then only your post will reach out to more people. Posting regularly a few times per day will increase your chances of getting in the top of your followers newsfeed. Post as often as possible if you can keep the quality high. Remember, content is not king, community is king. So how do you bring community? When you post a simple, when you solve a particular problem, all the people who have the same problem will start following you. So when you have that tribe, you have actually built a community of the same thoughts, okay? And that community is where you actually monetize whatever you want, okay? So next, commenting strategy. So this is actually coined by Gary Vee, if you know Gary Vee. So what you have to do is, for example, I'll take digital marketing Kerala. Now I'll see that a lot of people who are working in digital marketing in Kerala might be using that hashtag. So I'll go to this hashtag, I'll post a lot of beautiful comment under this hashtag. Now that is my core people. Now if I want to reach out to my audience, okay, now I'll use Crafters Kerala or Instapreneurs Kerala. I'll go to this hashtag, I'll take the recent post, okay, I'll take the first 9 posts, I'll put out a valuable comment. See, I've written down, put a 500 rupee note, okay, a valuable comment under their post, and they will see my post. Their audience will see my post, comment, and if they love their comment, they will definitely check my profile. I'll get a lot of followers. How many of you think this is killer strategy? If yes, just type in the chat yes. Okay, next. DM strategy. See, I've told you now, convert your likers to followers. How do you do that? Okay, so for example, if you have posted something, you are getting 100 likes. Okay, in that 100 people, they like your picture because they really look into that kind of content, right? So what you have to do is, see, this is what I have done. I had a content which I just wanted to test this. So I had a content which actually like solving the entrepreneur's problem, and when people like my content but they don't follow me, I go to their DMs and put out a voice clip. Thank you so much for coming into my profile. I know you have come to my profile and you have checked that content because you really are looking forward for such content. And guess what? I have an ebook. I have an ebook which helped me to convert my Instagram into money making machine. If you really want that ebook, just because you have liked or you have come to my profile, you have visited my profile, I really want to gift you that ebook with a gift. I mean, gift you that ebook. Okay, all you have to do is send me your mail ID. I've collected more than 400 mail ID just by this tactic organically. How many of you think that this is great? Now, what they will do, they will come back to your profile. Okay, this guy is actually helping me. This guy is actually DMing me. They'll come back to your profile. They'll actually spend some time on your profile. And if they love your content, they're going to follow you there, then and there. So I used to do this. I used to message 10 to 15 people every day, convert around 65 people as followers every day. And I've grabbed around 400 mail IDs by using these strategies. How many of you think this is killer strategy? If you think that killer strategy, just type in the chat strategy. So you need to have something which you can gift people for free of cost, right? Free ebook. So I used to do this also. In that also I used to make sales. So what I used to do is I'll write all the details in that ebook. End of the ebook, I'll write about my course. Okay. So what happens is people will read that ebook, they will get that trust, and they will come to me. They will come to me asking that course. So I used to convert a few people to my course also. Okay, how to make ebooks? I'm going to give you a tool where you just have to convert a download and you can create your own ebook. There's a tool called idplr.com. idplr.com. Go to this website, register, you get free 2 ebooks. Download any of the ebook. You don't have to give copywriting or nothing. Write your name, finish. Or what you can do is you can create ebook. You can convert a blog into ebook. Okay, you can edit from Canva. Okay, I hope that solves your problem. Now this is a formula which I have come up with, which actually based on my experience, $1,000,000 3C formula. If you want to make a million from Instagram, you need 3 things. Okay, 3 things. First thing is community. You want to build a lot of you want to put out a lot of content by solving one kind of people's problem, and that will give you a community. Second, it can be consulting or it can be converting. If you have a product, start selling that. Okay, or if you have consulting service, start your consulting service. You can push that by using Facebook ads. Next, coaching is also where you make a lot of money. You convert via skill whatever you have learned into a module and start teaching people, similar people who really want to build the same kind of thing which you have built. So if you have these 3C, you can start earning $1,000,000 from Instagram. Okay, so this is 3C formula: community, consulting, coaching, which will take some time. I'm not telling it is going to happen in 3 months. No, it took me around 6 to 8 months, but it will happen based on my experience. So yes, that's all about my session. And I've told you, no, I'm going to give you one more tool which will help you to get a lot of content. How many of you heard? I really don't know how many of you heard this tool or anyone else who have already shared about this tool. So there's a tool called answerthepublic.com. You have to go to this tool called answerthepublic.com. Okay, type your keyword. For example, give me a keyword, like give me some kind of niche which you guys are working. Anyone. Uh, Personal branding. Somebody told that personal branding. I will write personal branding here. I will convert it into India. You just have to search. So this is one tool. You will also get content from HubSpot. Okay, you can go to FatJoe. These are the tools which actually helps you to get a lot of content. See, you get hundreds and hundreds of questions, doubts which people are actually asking in internet from here. All you have to do is solve these questions. Solve these questions. You have the content for the next 3 months. Okay, so yes, any doubts, please you can ask. I hope you have understood. If you really understood, if you really think that this session was valuable, give me a shout out in your Instagram tagging me how great was the session. So you win that copywriting ebook when you do that. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Haris. Thanks for your time, brother. So guys, so that's all for today's session, and we have more speakers tomorrow. We have four more speakers tomorrow. I'll keep you updated in the group and by email also. By the way, I will also send the recordings of all the session by email. So Haris, if anybody is having any issue with Instagram, you can always reach out to Haris. Haris, I've shared your email ID, no? Email ID or how to contact you.
You can DM me in Instagram, Haris_ABOOBACK. Somebody has asked, why don't you use mother tongue? I thought that, okay, we have a lot of people outside Kerala.
We have people outside Kerala also.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Great. So my Instagram account is Haris_ABOOBACK. Yeah, you can connect with me there. Flow.page. The website name is flow.page. FLOW.PAGE. So yeah, thank you so much. Thanks a lot, Shamnas, for hosting the amazing event for people. I hope you're learning a lot. I look forward connecting with you all more, man. So thanks a lot. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. So guys, that's all for today. And we'll be connecting tomorrow at the same time, 2 p.m. By the way, like if you have any suggestion or feedback, you can always send me an email if you want any particular subjects to be covered, or if you have any